Residents across the state now have a few more months of relief from eviction. Last night, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill that extended the statewide eviction moratorium. Tonight, 23 ABC's Alex Bell joins us live with details of the bill and local reaction. Alex?
Yes, last night, Governor Gavin Newsom signed AB 3088, which granted an extension to that eviction moratorium, which means that millions of residents across the state now have 6 more months to keep their housing if they follow those guidelines that are outlined in the bill. Now, this extension went into effect immediately last night when the governor signed it, and what it means is that no tenant can be evicted before February 1st of 2021 as a result of rent owed due to a COVID-19 related hardship, and the tenant must provide proof of hardship from the time between March 4th to August 31st, 2020. And moving forward from now through January 31st, 2021, tenants must pay at least 25% of the rent due to avoid eviction, provided that they show proof that it relates to COVID-19. Now, according to the Kern County Chief Administrative Officer Ryan Alsop, this legislation does not allow local level officials to take any action on their own, creating their own moratorium.
It's specifically in section 1179.05, line A, subsection 1, specifically prohibits your board from addressing eviction moratoriums on your own until at least February of next year.
But what does this new legislation mean for landlords? Well, to give you everything that you need to know, I'm joined now with Ian Sharples, and he is the Director of Public Affairs for IPAK, which is the Income Property Association of Kern, and he's going to break down exactly what this bill means for us. So thank you so much, Ian, for being here with us tonight. So can you give us a breakdown of what this bill means for those property owners with tenants?
Yeah, thank you for having me. One of the really important things that this bill does is it provides very clear and consistent guidance from the state level, as opposed to the patchwork of different regulations across 50 plus counties throughout California. So that's really crucial for providing the kind of predictability that landlords and just really any business needs in this sort of climate.
Absolutely. Now, we know that this bill states that tenants must pay at least 25% of their rent to avoid eviction. But what protections are in place for property owners who might fall behind on their mortgages because they're not getting that full rental payment from their tenants?
Yeah, so this bill, AB 3088, does include some protections in terms of foreclosures, especially for small landlords, people with up to 4 units. So that's the majority of our membership here in Kern County, are those kind of mom and pop shops that are really using this for rental income, for retirement income, really supplemental like that. So those protections I think are really crucial, and we were glad to negotiate those into the final bill.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think can be done to stabilize the rental housing sector more?
Yeah, I think the obvious solution to this crisis, and this is something that both tenant groups and landlord groups have been very consistent on basically since March, is that there needs to be some sort of rental assistance. Unfortunately, the state of California has a $54 billion budget deficit right now, so they're not really having the capacity to offer that kind of assistance. This is really where the federal government needs to step up, and so far we've just seen them falling flat on that front.
Thank you. And if people want to reach out to IPAK, can they do that, some of those property owners, to reach out to your organization for help? Absolutely.
We encourage anybody who's wondering about this to reach out to us. We do have compliance resources available for our membership.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ian. We appreciate it. And if you want more information on the eviction extension, you can always head to our website, turn223.com. We will have all the details there, as well as links to the governor's website if you want to take a look at AB 3088 for yourself. But for now, reporting in Bakersfield, I'm Alex Bell for 23 ABC News, connecting you.